Welcome to BT Smart Academy's podcast, where we dive deep into the exciting and transformative world of business and human resources. I'm your host, Sami, and today we have an incredible journey ahead of us. We'll explore the top trends and strategies shaping the future of business and HR. Joining me is my brilliant co host, Rana. So let's get started. What are you most excited about discussing today?
Thank you, Sammy. I'm super excited to be here. I think one of the most fascinating topics is the impact of AI on business and HR. It's incredible how AI is transforming the way we work and interact. What are some of the key ways you see AI making a difference?
Absolutely, AI is a game changer. For starters, AI can automate routine tasks, freeing up HR professionals to focus on more strategic initiatives. For example, AI can handle employee onboarding, performance evaluations, and even initial candidate screening. This not only saves time but also reduces human error. Plus, AI can analyze vast amounts of data to provide insights that help in making better business decisions. Do you have any specific examples or experiences with AI in HR?
Hmm, that's really interesting. I remember a case study where a large tech company used AI to analyze employee feedback and identify patterns that were affecting morale and productivity. By addressing these issues, they saw a significant improvement in employee satisfaction and retention. It's amazing how data-driven insights can make such a big difference. What about the ethical considerations of using AI in HR?
Great point. Ethical considerations are crucial. One of the main concerns is bias. AI systems can perpetuate or even amplify existing biases if they are trained on biased data. For example, if an AI hiring tool is trained on historical hiring data that favors certain demographics, it might continue to favor those groups. It's essential to constantly monitor and adjust these systems to ensure fairness and inclusivity. Another concern is privacy. When AI collects and analyzes employee data, it's important to have robust data protection measures in place. What do you think about these issues?
I agree completely. Privacy and bias are major concerns. I also think it's important to involve employees in the AI implementation process. Transparency and communication can go a long way in building trust. Now let's talk about remote work policies. With the pandemic, remote work has become a norm. What do you think the future of remote work looks like?
That's a great transition. Remote work is definitely here to stay. Many companies have seen the benefits, such as increased productivity, cost savings, and a larger talent pool. However, there are also challenges, like maintaining company culture and ensuring effective collaboration. Some companies are adopting a hybrid model, where employees can choose to work from home or the office. This flexibility can be a huge draw for top talent. What are your thoughts on the hybrid model?
I love the hybrid model. It offers the best of both worlds. Employees can have the flexibility to work from home when needed, but still have the option to come into the office for team building and collaboration. I think it's important for companies to establish clear guidelines and expectations for remote and hybrid work to ensure everyone is on the same page. What about the impact of remote work on employee well-being and mental health?
That's a crucial aspect. Remote work can lead to isolation and a lack of social interaction, which can affect mental health. Companies need to proactively address these issues by fostering a strong virtual community. Regular check ins, virtual team building activities, and mental health resources are essential. For example, some companies offer virtual wellness programs, including meditation sessions and fitness classes. How do you see companies supporting the mental health of remote employees?
I think it's all about creating a supportive culture. Companies can also provide mental health days and access to counseling services. It's important to normalize conversations about mental health and create a safe space for employees to share their experiences. Now let's talk about the role of data analytics in HR. How is data analytics revolutionizing HR practices?
Data analytics is transforming HR in numerous ways. It allows HR professionals to make data-driven decisions, from talent acquisition to performance management. For instance, predictive analytics can help identify high-potential employees and predict turnover. This can inform retention strategies and leadership development programs. Data analytics also helps in measuring the effectiveness of HR initiatives, ensuring that resources are used efficiently. What are some of the challenges companies face when implementing data analytics in HR?
One challenge is data quality. If the data is inaccurate or incomplete, the insights derived from it can be misleading. Another challenge is ensuring data privacy and security. Employees need to trust that their data is being used ethically. I also think there's a need for data literacy among HR professionals. They need to understand how to interpret and act on the data. What about the role of data analytics in diversity and inclusion initiatives?
Absolutely. Data analytics can play a crucial role in diversity and inclusion. By analyzing data on hiring, promotions, and employee demographics, companies can identify areas where they need to improve. For example, if the data shows a lack of diversity in leadership roles, the company can implement targeted recruitment and development programs. Data can also help track the progress of diversity initiatives and ensure accountability. What are some successful examples of data driven diversity and inclusion strategies?
I love the example of a tech company that used data to identify a bias in their hiring process. They found that their job postings were using language that deterred female applicants. By making changes to the language and implementing blind resume screening, they saw a significant increase in the number of female candidates. It's amazing how data can help uncover and address hidden biases. Let's move on to sustainable business practices. How are companies integrating sustainability into their operations?
Sustainability is becoming a key focus for many companies. They are adopting practices that reduce their environmental impact, such as using renewable energy, reducing waste, and implementing sustainable supply chains. For example, some companies are investing in green technologies and setting ambitious carbon reduction targets. Sustainability is not just about the environment, it also includes social and economic aspects. Companies are focusing on fair labor practices, community engagement, and ethical sourcing. What are some of the benefits of sustainable business practices for companies and employees?
Well, sustainable practices can enhance a company's reputation and attract customers who value environmental and social responsibility. It can also lead to cost savings through energy efficiency and waste reduction. For employees, working for a sustainable company can boost morale and engagement. They feel proud to be part of an organization that is making a positive impact. Now, let's talk about the future of leadership and management. How is leadership evolving in the digital age?
Leadership is definitely evolving. In the digital age, leaders need to be adaptable, tech savvy, and capable of managing diverse remote teams. They must foster a culture of continuous learning and innovation. Emotional intelligence is also crucial, as leaders need to connect with their teams on a personal level and provide support. For example, a leader might use virtual reality to conduct team building activities or leverage AI to provide personalized feedback. What are some of the key skills leaders need in the future?
I think adaptability is key. Leaders need to be able to pivot quickly in response to changing circumstances. They also need to be great communicators, especially in a remote setting. Clear and consistent communication can prevent misunderstandings and build trust. Another important skill is empathy. Leaders need to understand the unique challenges their team members face and provide the necessary support. What about the role of leadership in employee engagement and retention?
Leaders play a critical role in employee engagement and retention. Engaged employees are more productive, committed, and less likely to leave. Leaders can foster engagement by setting clear expectations, providing regular feedback, and recognizing achievements. They can also create a positive work environment that values collaboration and innovation. For example, a leader might implement regular one on one meetings to discuss career goals and provide personalized development opportunities. What are some creative ways to boost employee engagement?
I love the idea of gamification. Companies can use gamification to make work more fun and engaging. For example, they might create a point system for completing tasks or reaching milestones. Another approach is to offer flexible work arrangements, such as remote work options and flexible hours. This can help employees achieve a better work-life balance. Now, let's talk about ethical considerations in business and HR. What are some of the key ethical issues companies face today?
Ethical issues are becoming more prominent. One of the biggest concerns is data privacy. Companies must handle employee and customer data responsibly and transparently. Another issue is fairness and equality. Companies need to ensure that their policies and practices are fair and do not discriminate. For example, they might implement pay equity audits to identify and address pay gaps. Ethical leadership is also crucial. Leaders must set a positive example and hold themselves and their teams accountable to high ethical standards. What are some ways companies can promote ethical behavior?
I think having a strong code of ethics is essential. It should be clear and accessible to all employees. Companies can also provide ethics training and create channels for reporting unethical behavior. Another approach is to integrate ethics into performance evaluations. Employees who demonstrate ethical behavior can be recognized and rewarded. Now let's talk about innovative training and development programs. How are companies keeping their employees up to date with the latest skills and knowledge?
Innovative training programs are crucial in today's fast paced business environment. Companies are using a variety of methods, from online courses and webinars to hands on workshops and mentorship programs. For example, a tech company might offer coding boot camps to help employees develop new technical skills. They might also partner with universities to provide advanced degrees or certifications. The key is to offer a mix of formal and informal learning opportunities that cater to different learning styles. What are some of the most effective training programs you've seen?
I love the idea of microlearning. Short, bite-sized modules can be more engaging and easier to fit into busy schedules. Another approach is peer-to-peer learning, where employees can learn from each other's experiences and expertise. Companies can also create a culture of continuous learning by encouraging employees to set learning goals and providing resources to support them. It's all about creating a learning environment where employees feel supported and motivated to grow.
Absolutely. A learning culture is essential for long term success. It not only helps employees stay current with the latest trends and technologies, but also fosters a sense of personal and professional growth. Thank you, Rana, for this fantastic discussion. We covered a lot of ground today, from AI and HR to innovative training programs. I hope our listeners found this as enlightening and engaging as we did. Stay tuned for more exciting episodes. And don't forget to subscribe to our podcast. Until next time, take care.
Thanks for having me, Sami. It was a pleasure discussing these important topics. I'm looking forward to our next episode. Take care, everyone, and stay curious.